So for those of you guys who have done the Sunrise Vinyasa, hello Stella once again. Welcome back. Welcome back to Pilates Fusion. All right. So for the rest of us who's just joining in and bright and early in the morning. So welcome to Pilates Fusion, where Pilates meets a little yoga. So within this class, we're going to be spending a lot of time on our mats. We're only going to maybe spend a very, very short period of time standing on our feet. And if you've not ever done a Pilates class before, you're in for a little bit of a treat. So this is a fun, fast-paced class where we look at strengthening so many different areas of the body, so many different little itty-bitty muscles that support all of the big major muscles that we use in our everyday practice. All right, so let's get down to our spines and get to it. Coming down into bridge position. First, we're going to start by activating the abdominal muscles through the breath that we're going to be using for the rest of today's practice. So from here, you're going to take your arms alongside the body and become very aware of how the spine is resting on the ground here. So we're going to do about 5 breaths here to start activating all of the abdominal muscles from the breastplate all the way down to the hips, to the pelvic region. So from here, as you inhale, you're going to inhale soft belly. On your exhalation, you're going to pull the navel down to the earth, down to your mat. As you press your navel down into your mat, notice how the base of your spine flattens on the earth and there's a slight pelvic tilt going inward towards the body. So this is exactly the engagement that we would like to see and use throughout the entire practice. All right. So let's go for 5 rounds. Inhale. Exhale, pull the navel down into your mat, descending the entire length of the spine flat onto your mat. Inhale, relax. Exhale, draw the navel towards your mat. Let's go 3 more. Inhale, soft belly. Exhale to pull the navel into the earth, hugging the spine. All right, on the last 2, we're going to increase the level of engagement through the abdominal muscles. Inhale, soft belly. This time as you're exhaling, you're going to pull the navel down to the earth. And then you're going to lift the navel up in through the ribs, scooping the belly in. All right, last one. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Slide the navel up in through the ribs. And then release. Okay, let's get our spines moving, releasing the lower spine, the hips, and the abdominal muscles, taking your feet as wide as the mat, arms into T or cactus position, depending on your space. Then you're going to start to swish the knees from side to side. Release, release, release. You can swish your knees from side to side as fast or as slow as you want to. You may even choose to stay over to one side, descending the inner knee closer towards your mat, bringing further sensations throughout the hip and the lower spine. So you can move here as fast or as slow as you want. You can even pause on either side for the count of 5. Preparing your entire spine, ready for the practice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back to center. Heel toe your feet, hip width distance apart, guiding your heels close towards the sit bones. From here, we're going to guide our arms back alongside the body. Now we're going to start awakening the top part of the abdominal muscles. Let's go into a reverse table, lifting the feet. The legs are bent at a 90-degree angle. On your inhalation, you're going to reach forward. As you exhale, you're going to pull the navel back down in through the mat, and you're going to cinch the space between the lower ribs and the hips. On your inhalation, keep this position of the legs, the 90-degree angle. And then as you inhale, you're going to lower your shoulders and your head back down to the earth. We're going to go for 8 rounds. Exhale, reach forward, pull the navel back to the spine. Inhale to relax the shoulders and the head back down to the earth. Exhale, reach. Hug all the abdominal muscles all the way tightly into the center of the body, pressing all the way down into your mat. Inhale to release. Exhale, forward. All right, now we're down at 6. Inhale, relax. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 5. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 4. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 3. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 2. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, open. Shoulders and head back down to the ground. Exhale, reach. Then you're going to flip your palms down to the ground. And then as you begin to take your next inhalation, we're going to keep the legs here at a 90-degree angle. We're just going to pump the hands. So as you're pumping, you're going to lengthen your inhalation and your exhalation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Beautiful. Tuck the knees into the chest. Roll from side to side. Excellent. Awesome. All right. So now we started to awaken all of our abdominal muscles. Now we're going to stretch the front part of the body. We're going to fire up the back. All right, let's come back into bridge position. Heels of the feet are close towards the sit bones. Arms are alongside the body comfortably, pressing down through the entire length of the fingers, the heels of the palms, the length of the arms, and the shoulders. Notice how when you press the shoulders down into the mat, your chest begins to lift. Open up your toes, pressing through the feet. Inhale, bridge. Lift the hips up nice and high, all the way up towards the ceiling. Lift your heart towards the chin. Draw the inner thighs towards each other. Squeeze the glutes. Fire up the entire back line for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your exhalation, pull the navel back in towards the spine as you melt the spine back to the mat, lifting the feet into the 90-degree angle reverse table. Inhale, reach. Exhale here, hold. Beautiful. And release the limbs back down towards the ground. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bridge. Excellent. All right. Draw the inner thighs in together. Push the knees towards the front of your mat. Lift the hips nice and high, firing up the entire back line, squeezing your glutes, lifting your heart as close to your chin as possible. Press, press, press through all 4 limbs equally for 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Exhale, roll the spine back down. We're going to lift the feet, 90-degree angle. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, stay, pull the navel down. This time we're going to hug the knees into the chest and roll our shoulders and our head back down to the mat. All right, time to get our hips nice and fluid for the rest of our practice. Let's take our hands towards the knees. Inhale, knees into the chest. As you exhale, rotate the knees outward away from each other, making big, big, big circles. Excellent. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's change directions. Three, 2, and 1. All right, so let's take the knees into the chest. Hug the left knee in, extend the left leg out, hovering the left leg just over your mat, just a few inches over your mat here. From here, we're going to inhale, forehead to the right knee. On your exhalation, you're going to pull the right knee into the chest. You're going to exhale strongly through an open mouth as you reach out with the left leg and switch. 3, 2, 1. Keep switching. On each exhalation, every time you exhale, pull that knee into the chest. The opposite leg reaches forward. All right, let's start picking up the pace. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto the left knee, taking the left knee into the chest, lowering the right leg down. Staying here for 1 breath. Excellent. Let's hug both knees into the chest. Beautiful. All right. Let's extend that left leg down all the way down to the earth once again. And then from here, we're going to guide the arms alongside the body. You're going to point both toes vigorously, and then you're going to inhale, reach the right toes up towards the ceiling. You're going to pull the navel down into your mat, flattening the spine all the way down, anchoring your hips. From here, you're going to externally rotate your right leg out at a 45-degree angle. Keep the nice tight core here, making sure that your hips and the lower spine do not lift away from your mat. Start to draw your big circles here. Big, big, big circles with your toes. As you draw your circles, can you keep your hips anchored? Can you keep the small of the spine pressed into your mat? If you cannot, can you further engage the abdominal muscles to anchor your hips and the lumbar spine? Or can you start making smaller circles? For 3, 2, and 1. Change directions. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Float the left leg off your mat, a few inches over. Inhale, forehead to the right knee. Exhale, switch. And switch. Let's go. Pick up the pace. Keep that navel tightly hugging into your spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Descend the right leg all the way back down towards the mat. Release the hands alongside the body. Pull the navel down into your mat. Anchor your hips and your lower spine. Inhale, point the left toes up to the sky. Exhale, externally rotate the leg out at a 45-degree angle. And then keeping your navel tucked in, you're going to start drawing your big circles with your toes. Big circles. How big can you draw your circles without lifting your hips and the lumbar spine? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change directions. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug that knee into the chest. We're going to get ready to float the right leg off the mat. We're going to get ready to switch once again. Exactly the same thing that we were doing before. Inhale, forehead to the left knee. Exhale, switch. And switch. Pick up the pace. A little bit longer this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Hug it in. Good work. All right, let's release all of the things. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Open up your arms into your cactus. And then swish the knees from side to side. Beautiful. All right, let's heel to the feet back in. Hip width distance apart. All right, arms come back alongside the body. It's time for legs and bridges. All right. Let's position the feet close towards the sit bones. Open up the toes and the fingers. Pressing through all 4 limbs equally into the earth. Pressing the arms down, pressing the shoulders down, opening up your heart, pulling the navel down into the spine, descending the lowest part of the spine down onto the mat, nice and flat. And then from here, inhale, bridge. On your exhalation, you're going to point your right toes forward. Inhale, press up through the left foot, lift the hips up higher. Exhale, melt the spine down. Descend the base of the right foot. Left side. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the left toes forward. Inhale, press through the right foot high. Exhale, melt the spine down, descend the base of the left foot. All right, stepping it up a notch. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the right. Inhale, the toes up high to the sky. And press to lift the hips up even higher. Exhale, melt the spine back down, descend the base of the right foot. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the left. Inhale, toes up to the ceiling. Lift and press. Beautiful. Exhale, roll that spine back down and descend the base of the left foot. Let's do that one more time on either side. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the right. Inhale, up high. Exhale, roll the spine back down, descend the base of the right foot. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the left. Inhale, high. Exhale, release the spine and the base of the left foot down. Okay, so we're going to do that 2 more times on either side. Slight difference here. So when you inhale to lift your toes up towards the ceiling, as you lengthen your exhalation, we're going to pump the hips up and down. So how wide of a range of motion in which you're moving your hips, that's all up to you. So you have the option of doing short little bursts, or you can go nice and big, smooth movements. You can go fast, you can go slow. Figure out what feels best in your body and roll with that. Okay. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the right. Inhale up high. Exhale to pump. 4, 8. Lengthen your inhalation and your exhalation. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the navel nice and tight, pulled in. And 1. Exhale, roll the spine down, hug the knees into the chest. Descend the feet back to the earth. Arms alongside the body. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, point the left. Inhale, up high. Exhale to pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath here before continuing. Inhalation through the nostrils, exhalation through an open mouth. Pull the navel down into the earth. Keep the knees pulled into the chest. You're going to descend your arms alongside the body. And then from here, you're going to inhale, point the toes up towards the ceiling. On your exhalation, you're going to lower the left leg. Not a heck of a lot, just a few inches over your mat. And you're going to take a hold of the back side of the right leg. Now, where you hold onto your right leg, that is up to you. You can hold the back of your thigh to pull your leg in. You can even hang out right behind the calf here. So just like we were doing before with the knee bent, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but with our legs extended, exhaling to switch. Each time you exhale, force a breath out through your mouth and pull the navel down into your spine. So single leg stretch. To begin, you're going to inhale, lift your gaze up towards your right leg. Exhale to switch. Perfect. Now that we know what we're doing, let's go through fast, exhaling as you switch. Keep a nice tight core, making sure that the entire spine does not lift and it's firmly planted onto your mat. Keep your steady gaze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug it in. As you're hugging your knees into the chest, you can take your gaze from one side to the next, releasing your neck. For 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now that we've lengthened the back of our legs, let's take our arms back alongside the body. This time, you're going to shimmy the hip crests over your forearms here. You're going to guide your thumbs in towards each other. Open up your fingers nice and wide, pressing through the hands, pressing through the length of the arms. Inhale, toes up high. And then from here, you're going to exhale to slowly start to lower the right leg down to the earth. Inhale back up. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale, switch. Keep going for 10. 9, moving as fast or as slow as you want. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. All right, it's time to release the hips and the lower spine once again. Let's take the feet as wide as the mat, arms into your cactus, and swish. Swish the knees from side to side, releasing, letting go. All right, let's step it up a notch. Let's take the feet back in together. Take the arms alongside the body once again. And we're going to wiggle the hip crests over the forearms. Little itty bitty support here. Inhale, toes to the sky. Beautiful. On your exhalation, you're going to lower both legs about 25% of the weight off the earth. And then from here, you're going to start to pedal out your legs. Keep the navel tightly pulled into the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, start moving the legs up a little bit, 2, back to center, and 1. Beautiful. Hug the knees in. Let's take 3 breaths here. Beautiful. At the base of the last exhalation, let's get those arms back where they once were. Hip crests are resting over the forearms. Fingers are spread wide. Thumbs are touching. Palms are pressed into the earth, lengths of the arms and the shoulders. Inhale, toes up to the sky. Exhale, the legs out into a medium-sized V. Inhale, pull the navel down towards the earth, flattening the spine, anchoring the hips. Strong exhalations to switch fast. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. All right. So, last little leg thing that we're going to do here before switching positions. Instead of alternating legs this time, we're going to both legs together, exhale down, hovering off the mat, and then inhale to lift back up for the count of 8. You're going to shimmy your hip crests over your forearms, making your little seat here for support. Inhale, toes up high. Exhale to lower. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hug it in. Beautiful. All right, begin to rock from side to side. And then begin to extend legs all the way forward, pointing the toes vigorously. Legs are together, feet are together, toes are pointed. From here, we're going to roll up 25% of the way. So we're going to roll up on our exhalation. So remember at the very beginning of the class, when we were in bridge position and all we were doing was the breath and engaging the belly, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but with movement in and out of this position. So you're going to exhale to roll up 25% of the way, and then you're going to inhale to lower the shoulders and the head back down to the earth. Take your fingertips towards the toes. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale to lift. Inhale down. Exhale, roll up. Let's go for 6 more. Inhale, 6. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 5. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 4. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 3. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 2. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 1. Exhale, roll. Excellent. Inhale to come back down. All right. So we're going to do one more variation of that. You have the choice of rolling up 25% of the way and keeping your legs down onto the ground, or you can start to float both legs off the ground as you roll up. So for the last few rounds, if you lift the feet up as you roll up, you're going to stay lifted and you're just going to pump the hands up and down. If you decide to keep your legs down to the ground, you can either pump your hands or continue to shift back and forth. All right, let's go. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, roll up. Float the legs up. Beautiful. Flip the palms down. Pump. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, down. Exhale, roll up. Float and pump for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, down. Exhale, open up the legs nice and wide. Press through the heels of the feet. Tuck the toes in towards you. From here, we're going to roll up the entire length of the way on your inhalation. As we exhale, we're going to fold, tucking the chin into the chest. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Keep your feet nicely flexed. On your exhale, tuck the chin in and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, scoop the belly in, roll back. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, 3. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll. Inhale, 2. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll back. Last one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tuck the chin in, fold. Inhale up. This time you're not going to roll back. We're just going to exhale, hands come down to the ground. All right. Let's flip the fingers back. From here, we're just going to open up the chest. Inhale, slide the shoulders back, lift the heart up. And then exhale for 3. Keep the feet nicely flexed. 2. And 1. All right. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky, pull the navel back. As you exhale, you're going to cross. You're going to take the left hand towards the right foot. The right arm is going to reach behind you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. In. Exhale, left. Continue. Exhale strongly through that open mouth. Force the breath out. Keep the navel pulled in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. Let's bend the knees, plant the feet. We're going to take the arms parallel towards the earth. As you inhale, press to the feet, rise. Exhale, arms come alongside the body. Perfect. And then we're back to standing. Just going to shift my mat over so you guys can still see what I'm doing. Excellent. All right. So coming back up towards the top of your mat, we're going to roll down 3 times. Taking your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Roll all the way down. As you're rolling all the way down, your arms are totally relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. At the base of your exhalation, you're going to pull the navel into the spine. You're going to lift from the navel up. As you inhale, begin to roll the spine all the way back up. Once you get up to the tippy top, you're going to give your shoulders a little bit of a squeeze up to the ears. Then as you exhale, you're going to release the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. Excellent. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, tuck the chin in and roll down. So on the 3rd round, we're going to stay down into our forward fold. We're not going to come back up. All right, inhale, navel to spine, lifting from the center, unfolding the spine, coming all the way back up. Once you get up to the tip top, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale to roll the shoulders back down alongside the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck the chin in, roll all the way down. Okay. From here, we're going to plant the hands. Then we're going to step back into our plank. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. In and out for 5 rounds. Inhale, forward plank. Pull the navel in. Exhale, sit bones back, downward facing dog. That was 5. Going into 4, inhale forward. Exhale back. 3, inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale 2. Exhale back. Inhale 1. Forward. Exhale back. Beautiful. This time, we're going to inhale forward into plank. And then on your exhalation, you're just going to lower all the way down onto the front of your body. Inhale forward. Exhale to lower. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, we're down, back down to the ground. Let's take our arms as wider than the mat. Take your feet nice and wide. Big V's here. And then from here, I'd like you to, on your inhalation, you're going to pull the navel up to the spine. As you exhale, you're going to lift all four limbs off the mat. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do 5. Inhale, 5. Exhale, down. Inhale, 4. Exhale, down. Inhale, 3. Exhale, down. Inhale, 2. Exhale, down. Last breath. Rise and down. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Take the legs back in towards each other. Slide the sit bones back into child's pose. And then from here, you have a couple of options on how to support your head. You can either stack the hands on top of each other, resting your forehead down. You can go fist to fist, stacking your fists over each other, giving your head a little bit of elevation here. Or you can walk your hands forward and descend your forehead over onto your mat. Let's take 3 breaths here. Last breath. Beautiful. On your inhalation, we're going to sweep the body forward and then just send the front of the body back down to the earth. You're going to roll over onto the left side of your body. Then from here, you're going to take the back side all the way to the back edge of your mat. And then you're going to shift your feet over to the opposite corner so that they're at an angle here, at about a 45-degree angle. Then from here, you're going to place your right hand on top of your mat, right in front of your chest. Then you have an option here. You can either keep your head resting on your left arm, or you can go into Burt Reynolds. So that's what I call this little pose here, holding up your head. All right. So from here, we're going to get into the glutes. You're going to pull the navel back into the spine. As you pull the navel back into the spine, notice that the left side here begins to lift away from your mat. And then from here, you're going to inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to point through the heel and you're going to lower the foot back down. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Every time you inhale to point, you're going to kick that leg a little bit higher and move a little bit faster. Beautiful. In and out and down. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. All right, now we're going to inhale, lift the right leg off just about halfway up. And you're going to start making tiny, tiny little circles with your foot. Like a little teacup circles. Teacup saucers, rather. Beautiful. Switch directions. All right, feeling that burn in your glute now? Excellent. All right, let's take that knee into the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. If you'd like to, you can tap the outside of your glute to loosen any tension. Tap, 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 tap. All right. From here, you're going to keep your right knee bent as you place the right foot right in front of your left thigh. So from here, you can take your right arm right in between the space of your right calf and your right thigh. And then you're going to just hug the front of the shin with your fingertips, with your fingers here. You're going to keep that left leg nice and straight. And then from here, as you inhale, you're going to lift the left leg up. And then you're going to exhale to pulse. Keep going. Lengthen your breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. Let's flip over onto the other side, coming back onto the spine, onto the front of the body. And then you're just going to flip over towards your right side. I'm going to flip in the opposite direction so that you guys can see what we're doing. All right, so you're on the right side of your body. You're going to take the spine to the back edge of your mat. You're going to flip your feet in the opposite direction. Your left hand is planted on the ground right in front of your chest. And we're going to start with the leg raises. Inhale up high. Exhale, exhale, flex the foot. Tuck the toes under to lower. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Keep that navel pulled in and continue. Beautiful. All right, let's pick up the pace, kicking that leg a little bit higher each time. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, pointing the toes. Inhale, left leg halfway up. And then as you exhale, start to draw your tiny, itty bitty little circles. 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Give yourself a little bit of a tap, 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 tap. Release all that tension. Beautiful. All right, give one more breath. And extend. All right, so we're going to bend that left knee and we're going to plant that foot right in front of that right thigh. They're going to weave our left arm right between the thigh and the calf so that the front of the hand is right on front of your left shin here. Then as you inhale, pull the navel back into the spine if it's not already there. You're going to start to lift the right leg up nice and high. As you exhale, you're going to start to pump. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. All right, let's release ourselves back down to the front of our bodies. And from here, we're going to go into cobra position. And we're going to assist the back of our necks. You're going to take your hands right underneath the shoulders. You're going to press the tops of your feet down onto your mat. And then you're going to inhale, lift. On your exhalation, you're going to tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, crown to sky. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And release. Beautiful. Okay, let's take ourselves back into child's pose. Shift the sit bones all the way back. Take about 2 breaths here. And before we come back onto our spines, we're going to visit plank for a little bit. All right. So from here, we're going to step our hands out. Inhale, table. As you exhale, you're going to descend your forearms down onto the ground. Make sure that your elbows are in line with shoulders. You can flip the palms down, keep the fingers nice and wide. Forearms are parallel towards each other. And then from here, you're going to start to tuck your toes under, and you're going to slide your feet all the way back. Lengthen the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Keep the navel pulled in nice and tightly. Soften your gaze, reach to the crown of the head. Press in through the forearms, lifting the space between the shoulders nice and high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the front of the body back down onto the mat. And we're going to do stack the hands, take them underneath the forehead, bend the knees, and swish the feet from side to side. Awesome. All right, it's time to come back down onto your spines. Let's inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, tabletop position. All right, from tabletop position, what we're going to do is cross the shins, take the sit bones back, and then uncross the legs out in front of you. You're going to shimmy yourself towards the center of your mat. Release the spine back down. Okay. Time for the last final little crunches here. Taking your legs into reverse table. You're going to interlace your fingers, and then you're going to take the back of the skull into the hands. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift your gaze right in between your thighs. All right, let's stay here for just a couple of breaths, cinching the space between the hips and the ribs, pulling the navel down. When I count down from 3, we're going to start to cross opposite limbs. In 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to cross. Remember that you can go as slow or as fast as you want. It's your practice. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take those feet as wide as the mat. Arms into T or cactus. And you're going to start to swish your knees from side to side. Lengthening your breath. All right. So what time do we have? Perfect. All right. So for the last little bit, what we're going to do, we're going to still stay with the abdominal muscles, but we're also going to bring our spine into flexion. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you what we're going to do first. We're going to take the arms alongside the body, and then we're going to inhale, point the toes up to the sky, and then as you're still inhaling, you're going to press through the arms, and you're going to shift your legs all the way back. As you exhale, you're going to flex the feet, then you're going to open up your legs nice and wide, and then you pull the navel back into the spine as you roll the spine back down to the ground. Inhale to point the toes, get the legs back together, shift the legs back, inhale, flex, shift the legs away, and lower the spine. Now that you know what we're doing, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last round. Tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself a real big hug. Rolling from side to side, massaging the spine, massaging the back body. And take a few deep breaths, sighing on your exhalation. From here, for the next couple of breaths, if there's any movement that you would like to do in order to release the body even further into relaxation, please feel free to do so. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you lay the entire length of the body back down onto your mat, take the biggest breath. Nice big inhalation. And a deep sigh on your exhalation. Melt, sink, release. Taking the time to notice the subtleties within the body, all of your sensations, allowing your entire body to be completely enveloped and supported by the earth beneath you. Take a big, deep breath. Hugging your knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around the shins, rolling from side to side, and then rolling from front to back. And as you roll from front to back, gaining enough momentum, enough to roll up into a seated position. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys had some fun. And I hope your abdominal muscles are a little bit more alive and your muscles are nice and warmed up now. So for those of you who do not know this, I teach this class every single Friday, 10:30 every Friday until further notice. All of my classes are free and open to the public. If you'd like to make a donation, those are always welcome. If you'd like to make a donation, you can make a donation at ivy.zantara, xantara@gmail.com. So you can send e-transfer, or you can use that same email address for PayPal, either or. Other than that, I hope that every single one of you guys have the most fantastic weekend, filled with love, light, maybe some dancing, and some laughter, and all of this beautiful sun that's coming out. Namaste. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. Namaste. Until next time. Bye for now.